If you beat the game, would you rank the protagonist from each game? I'm just gonna say Shulk is number one. Like, the odds of me liking a character more than Shulk are very minimum. Noah's pretty cool so far, though.
What?
You lot.
Much as I love a friendly reunion, what exactly are we doing here?
Yeah, beats me. I'm starting to get antsy here.
What he said.
And how do you suppose we feel?
Tyan, don't be like this. Reel it in a little.
You guys, you want to survive? Live on? Hold the torch?
Good question.
What?
Guys, let's live. Let's survive.
What kind of pep talk is that? Of course we're gonna survive.
Well then, we know where to go. The city.
The sit? What are you even...
In the eyes of the world at large, we're outlaws now. We can't go back to the colony.
The soldiers. Their irises glowed blood red, just like his did.
Right. I remember.
This is just conjecture, but what if those soldiers are perceiving us as enemies?
Because of the red irises.
Correct.
But what's even up with the colony? Did that freak do that? How?
We don't know the method, but it's logical to think he did something.
That's exactly right. That's it. So instead of going off our separate ways, we stand a better chance if we all work together. Right?
I suppose I can't deny that.
If we are going to be running, we might as well have some kind of aim, right? People on opposite sides, working together. Do you see?
You're saying we can survive that way?
Dude, what are we doing about the homecoming?
Lance, are you being serious? Come on, you have to understand. If you still want to go after all this, I won't stop you. But before you do, you'll have to kill our friends here. Is that even how our lives are supposed to go?
Remember that ceremony? Long ago?
But after our homecoming, what's left?
Well, think of the praise they got, up there. Up on that shining platform.
To me, it was like a pillar of husks. Terrible altar, built upon countless lives. You want that as your legacy? You're really okay with that?
Well, what do you want me to do?
I can't answer that for you. I don't know everything. But we need answers. I say we go out and find them. I want to know, why were we entrusted with these powers? What did he mean by the real enemy?
So, the city.
Yeah,
What did he say? A land pierced by a great sword? Oh, right. That sword. You know, that massive one, way down south.
My man, the Mechonis! Egil!
Defeat the real enemy and restore the world to order. Well then, I guess you can count me in.
Mio?
I think I'd like to trust that man. Besides, how can we even fight anymore after all we've been through?
They're the enemy.
They were the enemy. Okay, I'm with Mimi on this one.
It may be to our advantage. I'll admit that, at least.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oi, what's that look for? Don't just stare at me. It's creepy.
We're gonna need an answer soon.
Do I even have a choice?
Guess there's nothing for it.
Good. My name's Noah. Colony 9, Special Forces Unit. As you know, I'm an officer. These three, Lance, Uni, and Riku, are my long-term friends. Oh, and this is my passion. Someday I'd like to play my own melodies. Not just the same old music that I learned in training. Okay.
What is this? Feels like a surprise inspection or something.
It'll help in the long run.
Come on, man. Really?
I'm called Mio. I'm an officer in Colony Gamma's musical unit. I can do the 100 metri in 7 seconds. Pretty quick on my toes, I guess.
You go, girl.
And I keep a diary.
You
I
didn't
like
need to tell
writing
us
down
that.
what happens. I never miss a single day.
Uni's the name.
Talk about diaries now?
Special Forces Unit, Colony 9. We act as Noah's escort. Me and the boys, inseparable since we left the pod. My special move's Group Heal. It's great at healing my allies all at once. My hobby? Collecting fortune clovers, I guess. And I'm Senna. I've been Mio's roomie, ever since I was posted to Colony Gamma. My special move? I'm just crazy strong, I guess. I don't look it, but I can lift far more than my own weight. My hobby is lifting. Oh, there you go, Lance. Got a muscle buddy.
Well, I'm Tyon. I'm part of operations and planning in Colony Gamma's survey branch. For this mission, I was assigned as support for the Offseer.
And go on. Your special move?
I don't have a special move. What's the point? Why share details like that? I don't have hobbies.
Wow, Colony dull.
Riku. In Colony 9, Riku was head of maintenance and crafting. And these are attendants of Riku. They at your disposal.
What's this attendance crap?
I'm Manana. Manana was cookie pond in Colony of Mio and others. Manana master of food, stews, baked goods, fry-ups. Can even cook up a mean Gonzalez eyeball.
A movable Gonzalez!
I didn't realize both Agnes and Kevis assigned Nop onto their officer squads. Weird coincidence, huh?
Yeah, wouldn't have expected similarities there.
Come on.
My name's Lance. I'm from the same colony as Noah. I work as the unit's defense. My special move? You figure it out. Ugh. Do we have to do this rubbish?
Just bear with us. We can plan, now that you've joined.
So you're acting like we're a team already? Ugh. Spock's alive. Fine then, I'm with you.
You totally sure?
What else do I do? Not like we've got much choice. So, what's our angle?
We have made some distance, but we're still in the colony's search zone. Luckily, we don't have any colonies south of here. And you?
We shouldn't have any colonies mobilized either.
So we go south then?
Yeah. What are you doing there?
Well, our clothes are pretty filthy. Just wondered if there was anything to change into. Oh. Fashion and utility.
I need a change of clothes too. 'Cause these are, yeah.
Don't stop at clothes. Have a look around. Take anything that could come in useful.
Are they actually going to change clothes? I really like Noah's outfit, though.
Is there anything we could use?
I like lawns a lot, by the way. I really appreciate a character. Like, it's such a stark contrast from Survive. Maybe I wouldn't notice as much if I hadn't been playing Survive recently. But, like, a character who's like, I don't like how this is going. I don't want to side with these people because they've been our enemies. But also at the same time being like, but it's the best thing to do right now and it's our only choice. And being like, fine, I'm in. Really, really appreciate. Unlike some of the characters in Digimon Survive, like Ryo and Shuji, who are just constantly like, everything sucks, I hate it, we're all gonna die, etc. And, you know, whatchamacallit. Dude, I love, like, Lons' outfit is good too. Yudi's is fine. I mean, they all match, they're like uniforms. If some of the other characters change up their clothes, I don't mind very much, but I gotta tell you right now, I love Lons' outfit. I really, really like this design. I don't want it. I mean, maybe it'll be something even better. I guess we'll see if they do actually change around clothes. But I love Lons' design, so I don't want it to wildly change. Or not Lons, Noah, my bad. Hey, I know we're like enemies now or whatever, but
We just had to persevere.
yeah, what if I like did that?
That's all of them.
There has to be something at some point that allows us to like go back to the colonies and all that. Did I just give the same dude stuff twice by mistake and that's why I gave less affinity? I thought that this would vanish after I did it, so I was just gonna keep holding A repeatedly? But I think it's like the same one over and over? You can sort by first time? How do I sort? Oh, there's a chronological, right, it's minus.
That's all of them.
And now will it move it down? Black Mask, Akechi, let's go. Okay, good. I like that better. All right. That's much better.
It's looking complete.
Thank goodness all of you were told to try and kill me, but you're still forking over items.
That's all of them.
Appreciate it. There you go, Camilla.
That's all of them.
I missed the old Collectopedia. I was saying the same thing last stream, Michael.
It's looking complete.
Like the Xenoblade 1 Collectopedia, one of my favorite things about the Xenoblade 1 Collectopedia. Wait. This is redoing over and over again. Hold up. Okay, I understand. I understand why it's, I understand why it's doing I thought that the little bag symbol to the right was saying that, oh, you can turn this in right now, do it, which that is what it means. But I thought that also meant I hadn't turned it in before. But no, it's just saying that because I don't have blue chains to give this guy, it's just telling me you still have the items to give this person if you want to keep doing it over and over and over again. Which is interesting. Quite interesting. But, yeah, I really miss Xenoblade 1's Collectopedia because, boy howdy, one of my favorite things in Xenoblade 1 was turning in an item into the Collectopedia and seeing, like, who named it. And trying to guess who would name it was also very fun. Because it, like, tells you the little, like, you see the name, right? So you see the name of, like, oh, you picked up an item called Energy Aubergine. And then I like to try and guess, like, oh, who named this? Probably, this one was probably Rhine, right? This sounds like a Rhine name. And then I turned it in and it's like, no, that one was Melia. And I was like, really? Melia did that? That's hilarious. And then, like, always knowing a Ricky name, like, 9 times out of 10, I saw a name like it was like Boom Boom or Sparky Pow. I was like, oh, I wonder if Ricky named this one. And lo and behold, it was Ricky every single time. But I just really, really loved the Collectopedia doing that. It added such a nice bit of character to all of the characters to see them name stuff, and that it always had like a little bit of flavor description to it as well. I really, really enjoyed that a lot. Proper hunting now, Noah. This is no time for tomfoolery. Doesn't look like there's much we can make use of here. Give me your dog tags.
Are these his dog tags?
Guernica Vandam. I guess that's his name.
That's great.
Huh?
I kind of hated the idea of not even knowing who he was.
Right, yeah. Let's remember him as the man who gave us a goal and the ability to choose.
Yeah.
What was I about to say? It does kind of suck that they introduced Vandam and immediately killed him, kind of like they did in Xenoblade 2. I'm never really a fan of games throwing in characters that seem cool and being like, this character's purpose is to die within 30 minutes to add some push for the characters, even though the characters don't know them all that well. As a result, which they did in Xenoblade 2, and I really hated it in Xenoblade 2. I'm kind of okay with it in this game. I feel like they did Vandam pretty well in the introduction of, like, the big infinity symbol guy, who really, to me, he just gives a major major Metal Face vibes from Xenoblade 1, which is great, because I loved Metal Face as an antagonist in Xenoblade 1. But, honestly, with Vandam, like, I still think, like, oh, yeah, they brought in a character, he seemed cool, killed him immediately, kind of a lame choice. But I don't know, I'm a little more okay with this instance of it than I usually am when they do stuff like that in games. Still would have preferred if we had some more time, like, some more time with meeting him, and then he, like, makes us do the Ouroboros thing, and then maybe we travel with him a bit, and he tries to give us some information, but he's cagey about it, doesn't want to give us much. Like, maybe we travel to the south with him, and then Mobius shows up, or Mobius shows up again, and then kills him. Like, we'd at least have a little bit more attachment with him, would have had some more time with him, but they just immediately, right out the gate, are like, he's dead. I'm surprised people in chat were upset about his death. Vandams have always died in the Xeno franchise as a whole. Vandam does not die in Xenoblade 2. Or not Xenoblade 2, he does die in Xenoblade 2. He does not die in Xenoblade Chronicles X. And, I never realized that he was a Vandam, but apparently Vangar's name in Japanese in Xenoblade 1 is Vandam, and he does not die in Xenoblade 1. So, he doesn't die in Xenoblade 1, he doesn't die in Xenoblade X, he dies immediately in Xenoblade 2, and then he dies in this game. So, for people who didn't play the Xeno franchise, for people who started with Xenoblade Chronicles, like me, because I don't really care about the rest of the Xeno franchise, I just care about Xenoblade Chronicles. Xenoblade Chronicles 1, my first experience, doesn't die. Xenoblade X, my second experience, doesn't die. Xenoblade 2, basically thrown away for no reason and dies, who cares about him? And then, same thing happens in this game. Aw, spark it all, never rains but it pours, eh? Hello. What's in store for us, do you think? Actually, scratch that. You're probably as in the dark as any of us, Noah. Wait a minute. Uni, Lons, Senna, Riku. Where's the other Nopon chick and Taion? Are they way back over? Oh, I see them on the minimap. They're way back over here. There they are. Manana looking for foodstuffs? Thank goodness we have a cook. We couldn't have foreseen that events would take this particular turn. I'm honestly, like, right now, characters I'm liking the most, Lons, Noah, and Mio. Not necessarily in that order. Noah's probably the character I like the most right now, but he's also the main character we've seen the most of him. Lons I really like. Mio seems really interesting. Uni and whatever the other chick's name is, I can't remember her name, seem fine. Not, like, super stand out to me right now, but they seem good. I'm actually, like, really interested in Taion, because I think right now I'm cool with them, his reasonings and like his actions have been understandable, but he hasn't been super bullheaded about it. He's been like, okay, I understand, I need to like give in a little here. I'm really interested to see how it goes, because a character like this, how they've set him up so far, could either be done really well and I really like him, or he could get really annoying and I end up hating him. So we'll see how Xenoblade 3 strikes that balance. But I'm intrigued to see how they handle it.